signs of Arsenal's anxiety showing. They're trying to hustle things along maybe a little too quickly. It's a patient game they have to play. There's still plenty of time for them to get this all-important goal. It's with Davis now. A penalty given. A penalty given for the foul on Paul Davis. It's Davis, and it's Tilson who brings him down. A crucial moment this in Arsenal's season. Dixon with the shot, and a goal! Long clearance by David C. Campbell, great save, Masson! It's 2-0.
Rush let it run for Beardsley. On again. Ian Rush! Oh, what a counter! What a goal by Ian Rush! And what a moment for him. His 300th goal in club football. It's one of the best that he scored for a long, long time. Ray Houghton. Beardsley, Nickel, Barnes, 2-0. John Barnes frees himself of the shackles of his marker to head a second goal for Liverpool. John Barnes, Steve Nickel, Ray Houghton popping up from a hole in the ground, and McGoldrick has run the ball to his own net. And Liverpool lead by 3-0. Ray Houghton with that pop-up run made it possible, but Eddie McGoldrick, who's had a great night really for Crystal Palace, could do nothing but turn the ball into his own goal.
Brennan, Quinn. Good football again by Manchester City, and White in a dangerous position here, and he scored! David White has given Manchester City the lead, only 5 minutes gone. It's a good header forward, and White's got himself in again! It's a splendid second goal! David White! That was superb finishing. Manchester City press on. Ward. White is onside. Brennan and Heath arriving in the middle. Brennan! It's 3-0. And White, the goal scorer, turned provider that time. Now it's Penrice. Unlucky. Hill just took it off his foot. He's still battling away. Oh, no! It's a penalty, is it? There was a fearful melee here as Penrice pulled the ball back. Now, was that handball on the line by Redmond? It seemed a bit of a harsh decision, if that was the verdict, and I'm sure that's what the referee decided. Coton faces a penalty. David Platt taking it and getting the goal. Villa pull one back. Redmond clears his lines. White is onside. Could this be the hat-trick? What a way to complete a hat-trick. What a superb piece of finishing. And what a great night for David White and Manchester City. That's a good header. Quinn finding the hat-trick man. White. Quinn wants it back again. White tries. He's got another. Oh, It's an amazing night for David White.
Tense night for Sunderland. Football was at a premium, let alone chances. Thomas Hauser and Peter Davenport between them couldn't finish off this close call. Wimbledon were at their frustrating worst. But the game exploded minutes before half-time. Hauser has another opening at the far post, but can't make it count. He clashes with John Fashanu and Keith Curl, but Kevin Ball charges in, and now there's uproar. The ref is in the middle of it all. The crowd are incensed, but Paul Harrison waves the red card. Ball obviously feels it's totally unjust. Dennis Smith said afterwards the ref was conned. But watching again, there's no doubt Ball didn't need to get involved. He might have been trying to separate Curl and Hauser, but his arm is raised, he jumps in. Curl ends up on the ground, and the referee must have seen that as violent conduct. From the corner, Hauser was involved in another punch-up, tangling with keeper Hans Seggers. Fashanu in the thick of it again. It's all out of control now, with the police right there too. 10-man Sunderland could still have snatched it, but Marco Gabbiadini would surely have done better if he'd been 100%. A terrible night all round.
Derby County already doomed to second division football next season without two of the big names, Mark Wright and Dean Saunders, both targets for clubs on the continent and at home. And Derby can't produce a swan song against Leeds. Only goal of the game, Carl Shuck, the scorer, on the half hour. Just 12,000 at the baseball ground to watch it.
Pallister, a long ball through to Hughes. Phelan, big one to Clayton Blackmore. The pinball machine at the moment in there. Robson right in there, Sharp in there. The breakthrough at last. Lee Sharp. A little example of the sharp shuffle at the end of it down by the corner flag. But a wonderful left foot strike.
Well, that's certainly what the game needed. A lot of ricochets in the penalty there. When it broke to Sharp, he did not hit that. So I don't think we've seen many better.
Pallister. This is Bonk. And Pallister looking to get back here, but this is a goal by the number 9, Kowalczyk. Scored 2 against Sampdoria in the previous leg, and now against all expectations has looked Legia Warsaw back on level terms here at Old Trafford. An 18-year-old striker who's made the most of his chance here. Pallister struggling actually for this one and let him in, and as Walsh came out, Kowalczyk putting it under the goalkeeper's body and into the back of the net. 1-1. Manchester United go into a European final for the first time in 23 years to face Barcelona in Rotterdam on May the 15th.
At the City Ground, Brian Clough's Nottingham Forest side go on another goal-scoring spree. They hit 7 against Chelsea last weekend. This time the victims are Norwich, and it's Lee Glover who finds the ideal way to celebrate his birthday. He puts Forest in front on 18 minutes. Glover, 21 on the day, his first goal for the club since back in 1988. Midway through the half, Forest make it 2-0. Gary Crosby's effort from inside the box, and that's well saved by Mark Walton, but Nigel Clough taps in the rebound, number 16 of the season for Clough. Just before the hour, it's 3, and another of Forest's birthday boys in on the act. Skipper Stuart Pearce beats the Norwich wall and the keeper, his 16th of the season, and the England fullback, 29 on the day, joint top scorer with Clough. Number 4 for Forest on 76 minutes, and a lovely build-up this time. Crosby, Clough holds it up, Crosby finishes it off. Typical piece of Forest work, and 2 minutes from time, Forest wrap it up with a fifth. Lovely overlap from Brian Laws, unselfish cross as well, and Ian Wone drills it in. 17 goals for Forest in the last 3 games. They're warming up nicely for the FA Cup final against Spurs. Spurs are without Paul Gascoigne against Everton, and they go behind early on. Robert Varshika's cross, Martin Keown hits the bar, and Pat Nevin nods in the rebound. Everton a goal up, just 5 minutes played. 4 minutes later, the Spurs equaliser. The young fullback Justin Edinburgh with a good cross. Hinchcliffe and Southall in all sorts of bother. Paul Allen heads the equaliser. 1-1 at half-time. 3 minutes after the break, Everton in front once again, thanks to an own goal. Well, Paul Stewart hasn't scored in his last 16 matches for Spurs. He scores this time for Everton, though. Cross from Beagrie and deflected past Torsved by the unfortunate Stewart. But that's followed by a brilliant Spurs equaliser. Corner from Naheem, and watch this volley from the skipper, Gary Mabbott. 2-2, 64 minutes played. Smashing goal. A real topsy-turvy game, this one. 7 minutes later, Everton are back in front. Eric Torsved in the Spurs goal at fault. Pushes Hinchcliffe's shot against the bar, and Tony Coddy bundles the ball over the line. Everton hoping for the first win at White Hart Lane in 6 visits, but it's Spurs who have the last word. Another great goal as well. Watch for Naheem, the Moroccan-born Spaniard, picking it up wide there on the left, cuts inside, and a great curler beyond Neville Southall.